A lot of people are going to watch this video and look at the title and wonder, what has he gotten into this time? Well, I don't want to waste your time, so let's get right into it, because this is a situation I really wish I wasn't in. Here's the too long, don't care, didn't ask plus you're a VTuber version. I have reason to believe Discord are withholding a lot of funds from me after they signed me up for one of their features some time ago, and there's currently no way of getting those back. Now, this is a very bold claim to make, but allow me to tell you a story of my incompetence, ineptitude, and Discord's lack of due diligence. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, hi, I'm the guy who takes a million years to make several hour-long videos on my main channel about topics surrounding horror and nostalgia and everything in between. Because of this, it takes a while for me to make videos, and in order to allow people to support me long-term, I also make videos on this channel, I stream, I sometimes do work for other people, and I have a Patreon. This Patreon allows people to see scripts of my videos, status updates on future content, director's commentaries on main channel videos, sometimes some art, and access to chats in my Discord server. This will become important later. And if this sounds like an unsubtle plug for my Patreon, yeah, it kind of is. Link in the description. Patreon nowadays has a wealth of features that a lot of creators can use, such as chats, scheduled posts, directly uploading content to Patreon, charging for individual posts, and even more things you can wring out of an audience desperate to see more of you because you only pop up once a year. A couple of years ago, though, Patreon didn't have all these features. You wanted to post stuff on Patreon? Well, you better start learning data management, because you're giving money to Dropbox or Drive or Mega to upload your stuff. Patreon features were fairly barren, and a lot of internal issues at the company led other companies to try and steal their thunder. Companies like Fourth Wall, who offered similar features to Patreon, but also had merch to go with it. And the topic of today's video, Discord. Now, as I've said before, the benefits to pledging on Patreon or subscribing on my Twitch channel gave users access to chats in my Discord server I'm most active in, providing services, community nights, and general video updates. Essentially, it was Parasocial Extreme Beach Volleyball Edition. My Discord server was a partnered Discord server, meaning I get this fancy symbol and a lot of other random features I could enjoy to get more people active in it. I also got a hoodie, which was pretty cool. Discord brought me and a couple of other server owners together to trial a new feature which went by the name of server subscriptions. Discord saw how disillusioned I was with Patreon at the time and noticed that the features I'm using for patrons and Twitch subs can provide a good case study for this brand new feature. Talking to staff members at the time, Discord saw it as an alternative to Patreon, but this time the creators get an even better split. Discord wouldn't take anything from you, all the money goes directly to you, and they take about 10% of it. That sounds pretty awesome. I'm already using my Discord server for these benefits, let's go for it. Now, here's an important distinction to make. If it's not obvious, I am from the United Kingdom. Discord knows full well that I am from the United Kingdom. They sent me a contract that I signed, and unfortunately, because of a clause in the contract that stressed confidentiality, I've been recommended not to blab all of it out in a YouTube video lest I lose even more money than I already have. But what I can tell you is that Discord specifically had instructions for people outside of the United States to do in order to use this feature and get paid. The service that Discord used to pay was Tipalti. When I activated the feature, Discord make you go to your team information and enter your billing details. At the time, there was a clear option for using PayPal, which is exactly what I did. What could possibly go wrong? I set my payments information, set the subscriptions up, pricing them exactly the same as my Patreon, and went live with the feature. At the beginning, it was pretty good. Allowing people who for some reason weren't able to access my Patreon or didn't care for my Twitch streams to just go onto Discord and pay directly for features was a great idea. Thanks, Discord! And the money came in monthly, so things were pretty good for the most part, and so I forgot about it and kept making content. This is the first part of my own incompetence which I take full responsibility for. A couple of months later, and Discord suddenly stopped sending me payments. The first time this happened, they just asked me to put my billing information in again, which I did, and promptly moved on again with my life. Then it happened again, and I didn't realize until... Yep, this was full incompetence from me. I should have clocked something was wrong much earlier. 2025 was the year I was to be thrown out of the nest and forced to fly on my own. In other words, I'm getting punted out. Don't panic! After a couple of months of searching, a place was found. But this process was the start of a stressful period. Beginning the process meant I had to check my finances, exactly what was coming in and what was leaving, so I can budget myself. This is where the problem started. I decided to finally check how server subscriptions are doing because I have a handful of Discord premium members, and then I noticed something horrifying. Discord hadn't paid me in a very long time. Without any notification about this, Discord had been continuously deferring payments for years, which counted up to a lot of money. So I instantly went onto Twitter to break the news that Discord owes me over $1,000. Of course, the responses were a lot of how? What? And anything but increasing the upload limit. I refused to elaborate because I was convinced that this was my fault and I was just being stupid and incompetent, which I was as well. As a result of this tweet, Discord sent me an email telling me to just update my information and verify my identity to start receiving payments again. That's weird. I thought I did that twice. What's also weird was that Discord themselves didn't send me a message about this. It was Stripe. When did they switch to using Stripe? Well, no big deal. I have a Stripe account. Stripe is in the UK. I'll go and update my information. Notice something wrong with this screenshot? I am not an American. This shouldn't be much of an issue. I'll just switch the country to the UK and continue onboarding. Oh, I can't do that. Your address must be the same country as your account. What? But my account is in the UK! So I decide to go Googling and come across this Reddit post with one upvote on the Discord subreddit, talking about server subscriptions outside the US. I thought this must be a load of bollocks, they must be having a laugh. I'm from the UK and I have server subscriptions. What's the big deal? Discord only had server subscriptions in the United States. Okay, this is a huge issue now. When I was put onto this feature, the Discord staff knew I was based in the UK. In the first 8 months, I was comfortably being paid by Discord using Tipalti. When the feature went live though, they quietly switched the provider to Stripe and wrote in their TOS that you can't use an existing Stripe. You have to make a new one with Discord and be a US citizen. On the server subscription FAQ, they initially said they were to expand to other countries if you check the Wayback Machine, but as of now, they aren't. What about a VPN? You need to be able to provide a social security number. So now I am unable to get the revenue that people are paying monthly for. It's forever lost in limbo. Things would only go from bad to worse. HMRC and student loans and my bank decided to burst into the scene, all asking the same thing. Where's the money? Now, in a perfect world, I'd be able to answer this nicely and quickly. Here it is, thank you, good night. But I found myself unable to the tune of 7,500 Great British pounds. In Yang terms, that's $10,000. And I only have a few days to deliver. So you can kind of understand how stressful things have been. Obviously, I'm working on the main channel video and realistically, it should have been out a few months prior. But I didn't account for losing some close family members and taking time off to grieve. And yes, that was a plural, which is why I am once again asking you guys for help. I don't like asking for your hard-earned revenue with nothing in return, so I will be streaming on Twitch to recoup the cost that I will never get. You can help by either pledging to my Patreon if you want main channel updates and more, donating directly, or buying merch with some brand new ones coming soon. All the links will be in the description. It really sucks that it has to come to this, but due to my own incompetence and Discord not doing their due diligence, I'm stuck in this entirely preventable situation. And that's all I could really say. Regular videos will return soon. I am really sorry about this, and let's hope the rest of the year actually turns out decent. And also, I am very well aware that I'm extremely privileged to be in this position as a content creator, being able to stream for you guys, make videos for you guys, and entertain you guys in more ways than one. Please do not spend your hard-earned money if it's something that you are saving for yourself. Only do it if you want to. It is not a mandatory thing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, that's all I can really say. I'll see you guys in another one.